Hey Capricorn, what's happening? So happy to be here with you guys today. This is your weekly message. I apologize, I wasn't able to get these out yesterday. I had a bit of some contrasting experiences on Wednesday that left me having to rest for a day. But I'm back, I'm good. And as soon as I pulled these out, they're wanting me to do an us and them message, which I'm going to. For some of you, it could be romantic. For some of you, it's just going to be some type of heart-based relationship, a soulmate connection that is tied to something purposeful, a passion, and some reward. Now, I was shuffling these, and these cards all fell out at the same time, but these three went this way, and this group went this way. And they're telling me they want me to do a precursor to what I'm going to get into here. So let's just start with what I've got. First off, right here at the center is the Ten of Pentacles. And on this side, the Devil, this side, the Two of Swords. So Source wants you to know all along the reason you have not been able to see, and they've been protecting you here. See how she's got angel wings on her face? They have been 1:11 on the clock. They have been protecting you from understanding the full path to this, because at the same time, let me just set these down. At the same time that you are working towards this, there's another energy that's also working towards this. And the energy that's working towards this wants to derail you. And Source has been putting blockages in their way and making sure that you are working, which is, this is your storyline, making sure you are working towards this relationship that's going to come out here. So this is the us and them, okay? One's you, one's this other individual that you will be having some type of soul mate partnership with, and it does feel purposeful, more than romantic. I will be honest, could be something tied to your money. Obviously, right here with the Ten of Pentacles in the center. So some other energies know that you're working towards this. Other energies are aware of what you're doing. They're very intricately involved in what they see with you. So that right now, the path to this is not known to you, because Source is protecting you from knowing. Because if you knew about this path, you would say things that this individual or these people would hear, and they are in a position right now energetically where they can block the path. So the path for you, this is yours. This is your baby. This is what you're getting, okay? But the path for you has to be intricately moved, okay? There's a lot of moving parts here, and it's keeping this energy confused. And the more confused they get, the more they get wadded up in that low vibrational energy, which puts blinders on them. So you see with this Devil card, you see how he can't see. They are putting blinders on this Devil energy. I'm getting something about really, they said the imagery in this card is very specific. So they could have a really nice physique, masculine, and you notice there's masculine feminine energy here. So it could be someone from the past. Source is blinding them. They are being blinded by darker energies, by low vibrational habits and things that are literally just making it impossible for them to see the same thing. Like, you two could be in the same environment together, and this individual is going to see much more than this individual. If you look in this card, it's also got the moon in it. So the Two of Swords in this one, but she's above the moon. So you know intuitively, and with this blue up here in this third eye, right here with these wings, it's like you're receiving communication about what steps to take, but you're not being given the entire story or the bigger picture, because there needs to be things hidden. This is a protection for you. You notice how this is going over part of your throat, your heart, your solar plexus. It's like hitting the entire torso here. So all of these chakras, things are being hidden to protect your energy. And when the time is right, they will move their wings. They will open this to you. But it's like this energy has to, as they're being, the more they become obsessed with you, the more they are blinded by these low vibrational patterns. And they physically cannot see the same thing. If you both were in the same room, this person is going to see something vastly different than this person. Because it's almost like you're not you're just like there's a locked door. You're not able to see the same thing. You don't have they don't have access to the same energy that you do at this time. Now, so just know that this energy is at play. There's something, this is why something is taking as long as it has. It's because while you're learning and you're growing and you're just moving by faith here and trust over here, and this is Capricorn energy. I mean, you're on the table, so this even intensifies this reading. They are doing other things. They think they have the upper hand. It's like they think because maybe they look good is what I'm getting. Maybe they, they look good, so it makes them feel good, which makes them think that they are better than you. They're stronger than you. They're more disciplined than you. They would be a better option than you. And it's like they're doing something to try to push you out of receiving this without you knowing it. But what is happening is they're basically going to end up covering their entire face and body in armor that they're going to have to emotionally break out of at some point. And when they are completely covered in that armor, their arms are going to get locked in place. This is not a movable armor. This is all one piece. You see how that's like all one piece on that head? Okay. Now here's what's happening with this individual. You are moving towards a really big, significant celebration. A lot of new friendships are going to evolve, and you see how they're dancing in the cups? These are high vibrational soulmate connections. These are energies that you want to spend your time with, who are going to brighten your day, revitalize your energy, be exhorters, uplifters. And I have Scorpio right here, and it's really sticking out to me. Now I have, Leo, Aries again, jeez. All right, Capricorn, Virgo, okay, Taurus, and Scorpio. There you go. All right, so you're heading towards this significant celebration. This is someone close to you. If not close to you, emotionally or whatever, it just feels like they're really in your presence quite a bit. And so Source is doing things with them to keep them hyper-focused on lower vibrational things so that you can focus on these higher vibrational things by using your intuition, raising your vibration, and allowing them to lead you, like leadly blind you to this 10 of Pentacles, 44 on the clock. Now, you have a huge celebration. This is what's happening for you. So this is the 10 of Pentacles, and this is how it's about to come in. So you are going to have clarity. See how you went from this moon card and being protected by the divine, and now all of a sudden it's exposed. Okay, the timing is right. Your natal chart has lined up with 8:08 on the clock. Your natal chart has lined up with the 3 of Pentacles, your celebration. It's time to go into that, because here's the offer. All right. This is an offer that is going to have you feeling extremely happy, content, frisky and like, I am so ready to go after this. Oh, I knew it. Like, it's just going to pump you up, like revitalization on steroids, or whatever that feels like, just really jacked up energy. There's going to be a lot of happy times. And I'm hearing you're going to take a period of time away from work to just decompress and relax and bask, is what I'm hearing. You're going to have this opportunity to bask. And the reason they want you to take, and I'm not kidding, it's like almost like a 6-month period where you are going to be in a position to just like cement and acclimate yourself into this new high vibrational energy, because you're so used to being around this. And it's going to be an adjustment, because it's going to be an adjustment, but I will say you are going to have some tears. And when you have these tears, it's going to be like, I didn't know that that people lived this well, or people could live this freely and this easily and be this happy. I didn't know that this was possible before. And so there's like a lot of tears of, I didn't know this is what I was missing. I had no idea that I could be this much happier. It's just like this contentment is something that you haven't even experienced yet. So it's hard for you to grasp. And they're wanting you to take like a 6-month period, and they're going to make it available to you by this Page of Cups, this offer, to receive this money so that you don't have to have the hustle and bustle. It's like you'll be able to hire people to delegate these tasks and help you out. And you know, I'm noticing for some reason, I just feel like she's got a living on a farm here because there's all these farm animals in the background. It's like, you know, being a farmer isn't easy work. It's getting up early, having to do a lot, take care of a lot of responsibilities, and that's what you've been having to do. They were going to put you in a position to where you don't have to take care of these responsibilities anymore. You are going to be able to just bask and have fun. And they want you to get in that energy and be well established in that energy before you start to go back into work. Because what this offer is related to work. You know, with this Page of Pentacles, this is a new, I love it that this peacock's here. Okay, so here's the energy. This is something that you started, that it's very new. Source has been leading you through this intuitively. You've been receiving messages. You have a very strong psychic ability. And it's so strong, you don't even realize half the time you're doing it. But you're interpreting things just the way they need to be at this time. Because there are times when these blinders are really benefiting you. You don't like the feeling of the Two of Swords. You don't like the feeling of not knowing what decision to make at the time. But when you don't know what decision to make, that's when you take that pause. She is not moving. Her lips are still. Everything is still in this picture. She's not holding the swords. She is literally calm. So when those moments come, they want you to just take a break, because what's really happening is something is happening here to get you out of a situation. Now, having said that, with this Page of Pentacles, this is a new job offer. This is a new avenue of earning income. And what I'm getting here, you have been doing this. So as you've been putting in all of this hard labor at this point, it put you in this energy. Where did it go? For a long time, it was putting you in this energy of feeling not good enough, because this is the Seven of Pentacles represents somebody it's taken a long time. Okay, this is investment, a lot of investment. And you know, running a farm, that's a lot of investment. It takes a physical toll, a mental toll, an emotional toll. There's a lot of responsibilities there, and it's been stressful because you haven't always known which decision to make or which avenue to take, and that has been purposeful. So while you've been upset and that you feel like your gifts have not been strong, that is absolutely not true. And Jesus is coming through to tell you this right now. That is absolutely not true. Those blinders were purposeful. So when things were confusing and things weren't clear and you were upset that you weren't getting the answers and it was leaving you in this state of confusion, that was necessary to leave you in this state of confusion, because those were moments when this energy was about to figure you out. So they had to all of a sudden flip the script. There were times, because remember, these are people, and the Source, you were the movable part. You were the chess piece. So when this energy is getting closer to figuring something out that could cause problems for you, you know, detrimental possibilities, they have to step in and confuse you to throw this energy off course. Because if they're close to figuring her out, then Source has to come over and blindfold them with low vibrational things so that you can keep moving forward. So that was the strategy that's been happening all along. And they want you to keep holding on to this. Keep holding on to this vision, because you're very close to receiving this. And what they want you to know here with this peacock, peacocks, when they're born, their feathers are plain. And I heard this story. Their feathers are plain. And in order for them to get these beautiful, vibrant colors, they have to eat poison, a lot of poison. So they want you to know that this energy here that's coming to offer you something, they're very aware you've had to eat a lot of poison in order to come out when this shiny, new, beautiful pentacle. You know, this is you. So something that, like all this poison that you ingested, is now going to raise you up and make you beautiful like this peacock. So whatever this energy is here, We're going to get into the details of this, but I'm going to say this part. This energy that's offering it to you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this energy that's offering this to you knows of your experiences. They are not going to judge you for what you've been through. They are proud of you for coming out the other side and raising out of that. They think you are one of the strongest people that they know. And now I'm just going to get into that energy. They think that you are one of the strongest people that they've ever met. And I don't even feel like you've met them personally, but they know so much about you and what you're going through. And it's like they're watching you. It's like they're watching your life as a real life movie. You know, they're not sitting down watching it on TV play out. They're watching your life play out now through what you're doing personally. And it feels like they have remote viewing abilities. There's somebody that's very social, somebody very beautiful who also has drank from that poison to get their beautiful feathers like the peacock. They haven't done it in the same way as you, but they have a lot of experiences where they've had to ingest that poison too. And it's just not talked about, and you don't know about it because you're not keeping tabs on this person the way they're keeping tabs on you. They are going to share all of this with you. They're going to share it all with you. And you two are going to have a very beautiful partnership and a lot to offer. And I'm hearing it's like you guys are game changers to this planet. You change the trajectory of the way things are moving now, and you do it actually pretty quick. It's insane how much of a power you are together, and I think that's why these low vibrational energies are wanting to step in and block that, because once you two are together, it's like you guys know that movie, it's got the dragon, Raya. It's a Disney movie. It's called Raya, and they believe in these dragons, and these dragons have all these magical powers, and they protected the planet from these darker energies. Well, they got put into freeze mode, and one of the dragon's energies got unlocked, but they need the other dragon's energies to make the entire thing, the entire plan work together to protect the planet from being destroyed. Kumandra, I think they called it. And they needed the other dragons for the Kumandra to be to link together to create that powerful bond to be able to help humanity. And that's what you are doing with this person. You're going to create this powerful bond and help humanity in ways that have not been expressed yet. This is very new. And even what this person's doing, even though they're in a position where I feel like business acumen is a real strength for them, you have strengths that are unique, and it's like you guys marrying yourselves together with these beautiful energies, these powerful dynamic shifts that are going to happen on this planet are going to be the way that a lot of people who are the 99% and not the 1% become the 1%. It's like that 1% is going to turn into 75%, and it can do it within 10 years with you two linking up together and creating this beautiful path that's going to open up the things for this world to have new ways of figuring out how to get the best out of their life. Okay, so let's see what they think and feel about you. Let's start with how they think. They want a partnership. They think about you two together. Two of Cups. This is a love-based relationship. And you know what? Here we go again with the fish. And fish represent Pisces. So you could be dealing with the Pisces that came through strongly, and then the Scorpio is coming back out again. So there's just a lot of energy here of a heart-based connection. And you notice how the moon is right between them. Both of you had hidden aspects to you, but right in the center, here comes the divine to light the way with this beautiful star that makes it where you both can see each other equally, eye to eye. Instead of one being up here vibrationally and one down here needing to be pulled up, the universe is aligning this right now. And you know this is protected. With the rainbow here, this is protection. This is God's protection. This is the covenant that you have been given. You have got a very strong, specific set of, let's just call them spiritual police that are protecting this right now. Their sole job is to protect the sacredness and the sovereignty of this connection. So this is first and foremost, there's energies that are trying to take this other energy out. There are people who want to see this person fall the same way other people want to see you fall, because that's a pattern that you guys are healing. So as they're waiting things out, they know they're waiting things out, and they want you to know that they are aware of you and they see you eye to eye now, but they are waiting things out so that this thing comes together seamlessly for both of you. All right. And I'm seeing you two as like literally a sweet, innocent peck on the lips is what they just literally like sealed with a kiss. You know, it's like this is relationship is about to be sealed with a kiss. It's protected. There's nothing you need to worry about, but just to keep doing what you're doing, and know that when there's times where you get frustrated and you don't know what decision to make, that is intentional, and not to beat yourself up, because those confusing moments are what lead to the clarity. But those confusing moments, they're giving you a break because other energies are too close to figuring things out, and that's why things have taken this long. They're ready to speak to you. Look, they are ready to speak to you. And I'm getting here an energy with the Eight of Wands that they've been speaking to you telepathically, because you see how these lights are here. These are like, look at these lights around your head up here. You see how you have all of these, and I look at these as angelic orbs. All right, I know others look at these as stars, yes, but these are the angels. These angelic orbs, they're the angels, the stars. So they are literally communicating to you. So with the wands, this is swift communication. This is astral communication. They are communicating their thoughts. You see how this is literally on her head? They are communicating their thoughts. There's that thought, that this thought is coming over to this wand and it's coming down over to you. You see how it came here? And then you got one right here. It literally lines right up with the wand. You see that? That's what's happening. You're receiving communication from this person. So they want you to stop beating yourself up about thinking that this is not going to happen. They want you to just accept this is going to happen, but things are happening around this, outside of you two, behind the scenes, like all around you, that are being moved out of the way so that this comes together perfectly. And they want you to know that that's all that's happening. They are ready for this new beginning. And here we go with all these fish again. They are ready for this new beginning. They've been manifesting you just as much as you've been manifesting them. And they want you to know that they have been helping you. They have been helping you deal with all of these situations behind the scene. There are things that this other energy has been doing to help you with challenges that it's like, I'm in a position to help Capricorn. So I'm going to step in without them knowing, and I'm going to take care of this, this, and this. Okay, I can do that like that right now. And they have done that for you. And that is going to be a shock for you when you find out that you don't have to do this, this, and this. It's going to be a shock because something's coming in sooner than expected. All right, a cycle has completed, and it's going to be a shock. And there you go with that beautiful, where was it? That devil had a really handsome physique. And here we go. Here comes that handsome physique falling out of the tower. They are going to fall. And that's the whole reason this has been on hold. It's just things need to be moved out of the way so you two can come together safely and happily. So what message do you have for them? Let's see. Yeah. So your message to them is that, you meditate and you receive your reassurance for this connection in meditation. And you want them to know that. Like, you go there just to connect. You go there to connect. And there we go with, I'm looking at these little white dots here. You see them? As the angel orbs again. And it's coming right up to her head. So it's like, you know how to rise above this, and you want them to know that you've been working and rising above this and raising your vibration, and that you're ready to start something new. That's what you want this person to know. You're ready to start this new beginning. You are receiving the messages, and you're also receiving clarity, and that you're in a position where you're starting to implement all of the things, the actions that need to be taken to get you to the next point and closer to that meeting, that fateful meeting with this beautiful energy. This is longer than expected, but this is what they wanted. Okay. You want them to know that you've been hurt about this relationship and things not working out. You want them to know that you've been hurt that this hasn't happened yet, but you also want them to know that this hurt is necessary because you are clearing your chakras. As you clear, it's like you know that you have a little bit of growing to do. You know you have a little bit more healing to do, and you want them to know that you're aware of that. You've been made aware of that in meditation and through the evidence of your everyday life. You're working towards the new, but it's been making you, get you a little sad sometimes, letting go of the old things. And you want them to know you're doing your best. You're persevering over the pain. You're persevering and letting go. And you want them to know that you know that things are out of balance in your life, but you're in a position where you're starting to take action to bring it into balance. All right. You know that things are out of balance. You know there are things that need to be healed and let go of for this new beginning to happen. You're aware of that. You've been made aware of that in meditation. And it's like you're in the position to start, organizing yourself more, delegating what's most important, what's least important. And you want them to know that you've been told by source that you need to rest more, and that you're aware that the message you're receiving from this individual that came out of this deck is that there needs to be more rest here, and the rest needs to happen so that you can heal and become clearer about what you need. With all this light energy around her head, become clearer about how to move forward. And so it's like you're just wanting them to know that you're making progress. You're wanting them to know that you're putting in the work, you're overcoming the challenges, you're realizing that your thoughts, I don't see anything, well, the swords here, you're realizing that your thoughts with this Four of Swords needs healing. You see how this is like an unraveled stitch here? And there's like, it is sewn right here. But what they're saying is, this is the invisible string. Like, here's your prickly situation, and you're like enmeshed in it. You see, it's like that is through her arms, around her face. And it is enmeshed. Here's that invisible string of source with the energy, the angelic guidance coming, and they're literally healing your heart while you meditate and you rest. You receive a lot of advanced healing when you meditate. And I'm speaking to someone who likes to do it. And the reason you like to do it is because it's raising your vibration and making you feel better, and actually helping your days pack a powerhouse of a vibrational punch. Of really, it's a powerhouse of vibrational punches that you can bring. Okay, so you're wanting them to know you're working, and they're wanting you to know that they're not going anywhere. They're waiting for this connection the same way you are. All right. So they're aware of what you have going on. They're not judging you for what the adversity. They know that you've had to drink the poison. And with that Five of Cups, they know that you are healing from drinking that poison. And that's the whole purpose, was to show people that you can drink the poison and heal from it and come out better than when you started. And that's the message there, okay? I love you, Capricorn. That was a really intense, beautiful, channeled message with Jesus. And we will see you in the next one. Peace and love.